Greetings, young thinkers, and congratulations for holding the Young Thinkers Convention in Kenya. I really admire your vision, your perseverance, and hard work that has made this happen. I would like to appreciate the leadership of Dr. Betta, Wongel, Misu, Pastor Jesse, and Justin and his team here in Nairobi. May I also take this opportunity to appreciate the sponsors and partners of YAT Kenya. UN Habitat is certainly pleased to partner with you to work towards our common interest and vision. And I would like to take this opportunity to also commend Mr. Douglas Reagan, who's the head of our youth section, and Linus Sijeni and the external relations team for their great commitment to this convention. This convention is indeed timely, as young people must now take up the reins of leadership to secure the future of their generations and the generations to come. The vision of the African Union, which you have fully embraced, is a noble one, and that is of an integrated, peaceful, prosperous continent, driven by its citizens and representing a dynamic force in the global arena. Africa's aspirations reflect our desire for shared prosperity and well-being, unity, aspiration for a continent that is free from fear, disease, and want, and a continent of free and empowered citizens where the full potential of men, women, boys, and girls is fully realized. The young people of Africa must mobilize for action with a clear understanding of the season we are in as a continent. Now, what is this season? First, Africa is rising. With sustained double-digit growth in many countries, Africa holds 6 of the fastest growing economies in the world. However, this growth is not translating into employment and well-being, considering that Africa still holds 30% of the world's poor, the majority of whom are, of course, women and youth. Young African thinkers, we must rapidly devise solutions to enable women and youth to thrive in the most lucrative sectors of the African economy. These include mining, commercial agriculture, infrastructure, and energy. Secondly, Africa is the fastest urbanizing continent globally, yet this urban growth is unplanned. Considering that Africa will be 60 to 70% urban by 2063, we should not be surprised that many cities on the continent will not be able to hold the pressure of increasing demand for services, affordable housing, safe and enjoyable public spaces, let alone decent employment for everyone. Young African thinkers, we need solutions that are both within and beyond national borders to tackle these challenges and to harness the potential of good urbanization as a transformative force for equitable growth, productivity, and social development. I'm sure my colleagues in UN Habitat will share with you more in the course of the convention. Thirdly, Africa has the youngest population in the world. More than 1/3 of the population in sub-Saharan Africa is between the ages of 10 and 24. The youth population is expected to double, reaching about 1 billion by 2050. While this presents a great economic potential of a large workforce, we are at a high risk if this demographic dividend is not fully harnessed. What are your solutions, young thinkers? Fourth is the poverty mindset in both the haves and have-nots. This is a worldview that begins from the premise of lack and scarcity and fuels greed and survival for the fittest mentality. To safeguard wealth and accumulate more, there are those who will still kill and destroy people, communities, and even nations, and exert power of all dimensions. On the other hand, the poverty mindset also fuels apathy, a victim mentality, and helplessness, which also fuels ignorance. This mindset keeps us at the lowest level of thinking, which is about I, me, and myself. Young thinkers, we need solutions that create and scale up business models that place social investment at the center of a profit-making corporate strategy. We need transformative leadership, young thinkers. This is the glue in all these matters. We need to build a critical mass of leaders in Africa that are committed to serve and not be served, use their prowess to build a harmonious, just and prosperous society and transform Africa into a role model for all nations if we really are to represent a dynamic force in the global arena. Are you this leader? I would like to wish you a very successful convention and look forward to hearing more about the results of it. I'm very sorry that I could not join you, but I know that it's going to go very well. Thank you very much for your attention.